Welcome in, have a seat. Kick back and relax, cause it's that time of the week. How's your day? Was it great? Well, it'll get better with Otaku Cafe. Nostalgia, let the memories bloom. All these stories in my head are gonna make me go boom. Kick back and relax, turn the volume to the max. Bob your head until you're dead. Yeah! Yeah! Kick back and relax, turn the volume to the max. Bob your head until you're dead. Yeah!
Gunbow friends, and welcome back to the Otaku Cafe, where it is the spring season finale. This is it for the spring season, because next week is the award show, and then I will be free from my mortal prison, and then the summer shows start in about 2 weeks, whenever everything airs for the others. But anyway, I am Matt, your CEO, executive chef, and to join me later on will be Chris. We were supposed to do this yesterday, but there was like a little miscommunication somewhere, and then it just wasn't meant to be. So we're doing this today. Chris will be on later once he's done with his internet issues. My mouth is a bit numb because I had a dentist appointment a few hours ago. It still has not gone away. We're gonna get to all that, so I'm gonna get to some news real quick, and then I'll talk to my solo finales. Until Chris gets on, he'll talk about some of his, the other ones, and we'll have you all go out there and enjoy the rest of the evening. Or day, either wherever the time zone is. Let's talk about the MAPPA's 50th anniversary events. They announced a couple of things. One is Jimoto Psycho, which is the story about girls that never left their hometown, and despite the misfortunes they faced, they continue to say hometown is the best. I might check it out. It looks fun. This one as well, which is called Beat and Motion. This will be worldwide on Netflix in 2027. Tatsuhiko Hirayama's love for drawing began at a young age, and his aspirations was to work in animation someday. But when the young boy is bullied for his art, Tatsuhiko swears to never draw in front of others ever again. Desperate to find something new to fill the void with his heart, he turns to music, but eventually becomes jaded by his own mediocrity. While Tatsuhiko is out drinking with his friends, his sob story earns the ear of a drunk woman who intimidates the young man into reassessing his attitude toward life. He decides to give animation a chance and soon discovers his love for the medium, pushing himself to publish a short video. Tatsuhiko is stunned when the video goes viral, and even more so when his favorite singer, Nico Kashiwagi, requests a collaboration on her next music video. Excited to finally meet the artist he admired for so long, this young man is shocked to discover that Nico is the same bar patron that gave him a earful. Though she has no recollection of that drunken night, while initially hesitant of the new partnership, Tatsuhiko slowly learns that there is more to Nico's brutish passion than he realizes. I'm definitely going to check this one out. For sure. Yamishibai Season 17 is going to be this summer. Akane Banashi Season 2 is announced for winter 2027. I'm actually looking forward to that one. I actually just started. I started the show last week. And I gotta tell you, it's pretty good. Mistress Kana is Devilishly Easy is also getting a season 2 after season 1 aired, season finale finished. And for the 20th anniversary of Higurashi, they announced a new anime. We have no release date for that yet, but more Higurashi. That's going to be fun. Let's see. I think I turned my childhood friend into a girl. Get an anime adaptation. Kenshiro Mido is a popular student who harbors a secret. Despite being a boy, he has always loved the art of cosmetics. Because of his efforts to keep this low profile, only his sisters and Hira Mihate, a childhood friend, know his hidden obsession. Apart from his siblings, Hira is Kenshiro's only hope at realizing his potential. Kenshiro begs Hira to let him practice applying makeup on him. When Hira finally succumbs to his requests, the drastic transformation shocks Kenshiro. From the appearance of a dull, slender boy to a charming petite girl, Hira's new look evokes something in Kenshiro. On the other hand, Hira has had feelings for Kenshiro a long time before his dramatic change. After watching from the sidelines, Hira thinks that a romantic relationship between him is beyond his reach. But with the revelation of Kenshiro's unusual hobby, Hira remains optimistic and decides to devote himself to his friend's passion as their affection for one another intensifies. The pair slowly develops an unbreakable bond. I might check out this one, actually. I'm okay with it. Don't mind it. Let's see, next page. We got a couple weeks of notice. We haven't been around much, so we apologize for that. Let's see. Shaft produced Full Night adaptation for 2026, so I'm going to assume it's going to be for October. Hello, Shadow. Welcome. Nice to have you here. The Earth of the distant future is covered in thick clouds, and the sun no longer shines. Plants wither and oxygen is thin. To fight extinctions, humankind has developed a technology that turns humans into plants, providing a small amount of oxygen. Is this process sustainable? Is it ethical? Toshiro Kamiya must consider these questions as he's going to be faced with a difficult choice: to save his family or save himself. Kamiya is at the end of his rope. His mother is ill, and his job barely pays for her medication, much less food. With few options left, he considers a life-changing process of fluoromorphosis. Way to give his body up for a payday. Kamiya is about to explore the limits of society's weight in humanity. I might check that out. That looks pretty fun. Next up, Sakamoto Days, Winter 2027. I am excited. Mixed media project. Rebel Robotica announces anime adaptation. Robotica are machines that closely resemble humans, free to serve humanity and bring them happiness. In the year 2050, dramatic advancements in information technology promises a comfortable and happy life to every human being in the near future of Shibuya, Tokyo. However, the world is about to be shaken by the existence of a mysterious girl named Lily. I'll check that out as well. Classroom of the Elites is official for Season 5 after the finale last week. The Fledgling Demon's Lord Starter Shop is getting an adaptation, Winter 2027. After the hero defeated the Demon Lords, the world's finally at peace, leaving the young villager of Beginnerville in a bind. Without a Demon Lord to defeat, people have no need for potions and items, leaving villagers' item shop, the nest, empty and lifeless. At this rate, a villager might have to close the nest, but suddenly a mysterious girl appears and everything changes. I'm good on that. JC Staff produces Gen Shots on Frying Pan. Meet Juntaro, a Japanese fishing addict who was born and raised. It was perceived as one of the roughest parts of Japan. It is through his lens where you can experience various parts of the world, their culture, and of course their food. He particularly loves to visit countries and cities that are also believed to be highly dangerous due to his personal belief that they will absolutely have delicious food. Because this was intended for a Japanese audience, you will also get to witness various worldviews unique to Japan alongside it all. There's just one problem. He has extreme brain rot and views the world through a cute anime girl filter. Of course he does. I might check it out. Good day to you. How about a game? Anime adaptation. Sai finds it difficult to fit at a prestigious girls' high school. During lunch break, she secretly plays mahjong on an app by herself until one day Chise, the most charismatic young lady in the school, finds out about it. Will Sai be able to show her through the wonders of mahjong? Probably gonna skip that one as well. Um, Shibo Yugi's sequel movie is going to come out worldwide July 13th, I believe, on Netflix and Crunchyroll. Snowball Earth gets a season 2. Rekka Ragnarok season 4 in production. Rent a Girlfriend season 6. Wistoria Wand and Sword season 3 in production. Kill Blue season 2 announced. Ace of Diamond season 2 second core announced for fall 2026. Yozakura Family season 2 second core announced also for fall 2026. Wistoria produces Lona original TV anime spring 2027. A broken world in the not so distant future, humanity is faced a new incident or being attacked by humans who should be dead. The government has decided to request a specialized organization to deal with the situation, the Laboratory of Optics and Neural Analysis, commonly known as LONA. Researcher Ao and her apprentice Sango will try to get to the bottom of the mystery by analyzing the brains of the dead. What do people think of, and what do they leave behind before they die? Countless memories engraved into the neural circuits. What did they see in those deep depths? I'll check it out. Looks promising. Let's see. Which had Atelier season 2 announced. Cyberpunk Edge Runners is official for fall 2027. Blade and Bastard is coming out on High Dive in 2027. Marriage Toxin gets a season 2 in 2027. So is Fist of the North Star in 2027. And finally, the manga, The Bold Call Song of War, get an anime adaptation for 2027. In Arboreal year 1294, the world is dominated by 9 massive towers known as the Spires, remnants of an ancient civilization. Filled with lost secrets and powerful knowledge, nations struggle to possess them. Luca is a bugler in a mercenary company who wants to find nothing more than to leave the battlefield behind and become a true musician. A maestro, if you will, but marked as one of the enigmatic branch hacks and gifts with the strange ability to see the sound of his instrument. Luca finds himself drawn roughly to the war of epic proportions. I'll watch this one out. This looks promising. And that is it for the news section. So I'm going to get to some of these reviews. Solo ones first, obviously. We got Angel Next Door with Amane starting out his job. And we also end with celebrating Amane's birthday and more romantic antics. So this is something you expect. Nothing really too progressive. But no, this was bland. I am sorry. I gave it a 3. It is romantic. I don't mind that. But it's just little to no substance, and it was just really hard for me to enjoy it. That's why I couldn't get into it. I'm sure someone out there does, but for me, I couldn't. That's why it's a 3. I haven't talked about this one much, but I will finish it here. The 100 Scenes of Ichijyoma. This one more or less focused on what happened to Emi Okabe, what drove her to essentially end her life because all the cliques in the school. Ibuki Pass, this is like a tell-all written in a book. more or less of it. Like these last few episodes of it were really good. I gave it a 3.25. I really want to like it. The writing is there. My main issue was that it was all over the place, and it was just hard to juggle around with the timelines because it kept going back and forth. No real concrete. And we didn't get much about the school, just some of the plays they did, and again, the cliques of said group. It had potential though, but like I said again, it wasn't a favorite. But I didn't feel like I wasted. I didn't really waste my time with it. At the same time, next up, of course, friend's girlfriend. I'm probably not gonna come back. It's just bad. I am sorry. I know everyone loves it. I get why if you like the rom com slop because it has everything you want that you are looking for in a rom com. Rom com galore, essentially, with all the tropes, the dares, fan service, cringe, self insert MC, side characters that are allegedly better than the main one. It's a lot of that. But anywho, with this, Kazuya, Chizuru, Mori out drinking. Kazuya in his drunken days called out Chizuru, like, don't you actually feel sad that we lost our apartment? And Chizuru's like, oh well, what if I do? And it's all going on while they were drunk. And Mori's like, well, you guys still have that tension between each other, so I think you two should kiss. And they didn't. She almost kissed him when he was blacked out drunk outside. But no, saved by the cab. So Kazuya wakes up, hungover. Gets a little awkward, but it really ends with Chizuru going, well, I'll let you live here for a month. Nothing else. Don't even try anything because Yamori is going to be here too. So it's like the moving in arc that will mostly focus on Chizuru, Yamori, and Kazuya for the most part. Yes, I am also part of the community. But yes, I would welcome you. Of course I would. But no, for Rent a Girlfriend, I gave it a 2. It's just bad. It's just bad. Don't watch it. Please don't. It was a complete waste of time for me. And yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, got a couple more. Next up, Fist of the North Star. We had that finale. Nice action. Ray is forced to fight Kenshiro because the Wolfgang clan says, "Hey, if you don't do it, we'll kill your sister." So don't even try it. Even though the leader of the Wolfgang is just like, "Well, I'm gonna do it anyway, no matter what you really say." So, like even if they kill each other, I'm just still gonna go kill them. So Ken doesn't want to fight him. It's like he has a plan set up. Ray is trying to go along with it. And they did the secret hand technique. And it led them to them, quote unquote, killing each other. While Nayuria. Sorry. Mamiya and Irie. They look on and discuss how they. But turns out they faked their deaths with their techniques, and just made Kenshiro kind of just kill this guy from the Fan Clan, the leader, and he showed what a piece of shit he was. So everyone's saved. Kenshiro is talking to Ray. Like, well, now that you got your sister back, what will you do now? He's going to try and live a peaceful life. And then Ken just goes, well, I need to show you something. Ken takes his shirt off and shows he has 7 scars. Like, I actually do have these 7 scars, so what will you do now? But Irie can see again, Ray talks to her, says, for the person with the 7 scars, like, what did he look like? Like, yeah, he had 7 scars, but he also wore a black helmet. And Ken doesn't wear one. And this made Ken go, no, it couldn't be. And his name is Joggy. So Joggy is going to be the focus of season 2. I can't wait for that. He's definitely got a job, and it's not going to be a pretty sight. I can tell you that right now. I give it 3.5. This was fun. I enjoyed it. I felt I had a good time. I didn't feel like my time was wasted with it. So no, good on them. So I give it 3.5. Entertaining. I will come back. 100%. And finally, for my solo, Botan Kamiina, fully bosses when drunk. Botan kind of had like doubts about how Ibuki felt about their relationship after, I guess, assuming being a couple. Gojo and Chilan were on their date. It's like they were progressing. I like that. They were like my favorite little side couple, so I really liked them. But Botan really didn't drink much. Like she was like turning out drinks because she was like kind of like this lost in thoughts going on. Also, we got stuff from the other two Akane. Like it looked like they were done in there, whatever they were. But Botan and Ibuki, they got a place to share. And Botan kind of was about to make her move on Ibuki. And this made Ibuki go, I am not ready yet. And Botan, obviously upset. Because she was questioning, what were we then? Because I said I didn't want to just be friends anymore, because she wanted more. And if you can't even do that, and if you can't even return your feelings to me, then what even are we? But Ibuki showed that she bought the earrings that Botan did want, like it's a Christmas gift. Like, and I kind of wish we did get some type of relationship confirmation or kiss of some time, whether it was from Botan to Ibuki or Gojo and Chilan. But I get they don't want to derail from the manga. And I get the slow burn, emotional connection that bit, but for something like the anime that you're not going to get season 2, I think you can probably get away with it. I did like it. I like the emotional side of it. I did like you get to learn different types of alcohol. That's fun, especially if you do drink. I get a 4.25. I had a great time with it, despite like Selchi won a couple things, like some type of official ship in the show at least. I think that would have been fine, but obviously didn't happen. I know the manga's still going, but I might check it. I might pick up the manga. It does look fun. Okay, so now that Chris is still not here, in the meantime, we are going to do some of the finales we are doing together until he gets here. So we are going to start. What can we start with? We are gonna start with Agents. No. We'll do the manga. We'll do the manga cafe one. Ichijyoma, Mankitsu, Gurashi. Basically, cat to the bag, Burna. Kind of let Mako's identity out. Like, hey, she's not the famous mangaka you all thought she was. Same name, but it's not her. What was crazy was it was actually Miori, her younger sister, who took Meiko's first name as the pen name because she does do manga. She won a manga contest and she was kind of rushing on a pen name, so she chose her older sister, and that was where that confusion came up. So Meiko's like, "Oh, are you guys gonna kick? Are they gonna kick me out? Like, I'm not really here. I don't really deserve to be here." But However, they do want her around. They want her to stay. So yeah, they want mate. So Neo, Marika, they want to stay. Of course, Ray's okay with it too because she's a friend. And Meiko was like, thinking herself, I really shouldn't be here. Ray eventually talked her out of it. They cry, they hug. That was sweet. And then other part of it, it's winter times, cold, and then basically there's coincidentally a new bathhouse next door, like kind of connected to the manga cafe. So it's that group, and then the side character groups of Michika, Suzu, Berna, like the other side characters. Like they're like, oh, they're all friends, type of thing. And they came close to their own type of thing. And they're like, oh yeah, maybe we could do a partnership with the bathhouse so that we could see what happens, like free baths type of thing. That was more or less what it was that happened. I gave this a 3. Sorry, I gave it 2.5. It's like a 5 out of 10. It was fine. If you're looking for an ecchi type of thing, this is just generic standard. I like some of the characters, not all of them, some of them. But no, it was an okay time. Couple laughs, nothing like flat out funny. So that's why I think that grade is fair. Let's see. Move it on. Okay, let us do. Now we can do. I can do H4 seasons. Basically, the people of spring, like they're trying to get ready to set up the trap, and we find out that there's bombs all around in this building, like they're ready to go off, and it's led to you get them out of here. So Hinagiku and Sakura, they're going to stay behind to hold off Misuzu and whatever her right hand man is, Mikami. So that's going to go off. So Hinagiku is going to confront her past with Misuzu. I kind of agree with this. I was going to be pissed off at this. I'll get to that in a second. But Hinagiku is laying into Misuzu. Misuzu's become a full-blown psychopath. Wants to fight. So Sakura is busy fighting Mikami, while Misuzu's like, oh yeah, well if you get rid of me, all this goes off, that type of thing. Getting close to Hinagiku's face, and she already knows. And Hinagiku's kind of explaining like you lost type of thing. And then here comes Rose and Itecho. They come in, they save the day. Itecho Sakura got that little reunion. Sakura being the tsundere because she's like, I'm supposed to hate you, but we all know that she still cares for him deep down, type of thing. Hinagiku and Rose, they're finally reunited as well. Hinagiku's backing away from Rose, talking about I'm not the same Hinagiku that and everything. And of course, that doesn't bother Rose. He still loves her. And we go into her subconscious, and we thought the real Hinagiku was going to come out. That's all she needed, but no. We see her with her mother in this Hinagiku subconscious. Explaining, we're not ready to go back yet, type of thing. So it's going to happen eventually, it looks like. If he came back right then there, it probably would have been not great. But everything's done, everything's saved. Sakura being jealous, telling Hinagiku, well, I don't approve of Rose, but if you really want to be with him, I will accept. That Hinagiku yeah, I might love Rose, but you'll be the only girl I love. And a lot of people wanted Hinagiku and Sakura really together. I mean, I kind of do, but Also, fuck Anime News Network for their little review article about the show, comparing it to Redo the Healer. That is the most ludicrous comparison I have seen involved in this show. Yeah, this show has problems, but it's not this SA culture they thought it was. Like, that was just nuts. And then comparing it to Redo the Healer was just ridiculous. I gave this a 3. Yeah, I gave it a 3. I just didn't like the first half of this. Like, the ideas are there. I'm very interested, and it's the same person that wrote Violet Evergarden. I love Violet Evergarden, so that's why I really want to give this a chance. But I think the repetitiveness of the flashbacks and is like almost nearly the same one for the majority of the first half kind of took my enjoyment out of it. And then they try to pick up again with the second half, like, try to get all these people, they want to hunt down the agents. I just wish there was like a better reasoning for it. I wish I got a little more with the other seasons, like for Nashiko for Fall or Rui, or also the Hazakura sisters for the summer. But unfortunately, all that didn't happen. Will I come back if there's more? Maybe. So we'll see. But no, like I said, not great, but the potential is there. I would like to try again with it, but we'll see what happens. If we can get some different stuff in terms of the story. But we'll see. Moving on, let us go. Let's do Petals Reincarnation. Yeah, Toya, Haito, they're still fighting. Toya, he's like reincarnating himself type of thing while he's like getting killed. He's healing a lot slower, and sort of like slowly, like Toya is probably gonna die. But Toya eventually does calm Haito down enough to talk to her, and get the comments like, "Hey, look, even without the returner, I still think you are amazing," type of thing. They're not together yet, but it was kind of hinted. But no, this made Haito finally calm down, and because of this, Jubei like, all right, my time's done. Like, you really don't need me anymore, type of thing. So now it's just Einstein, Haito, Toya, and then Itsuki's group. Like that, they're trying to get a plan together that's going to work. While Nightingale goes in, like they're trying to find this branch of reincarnation to either stop it or prevent or make more. Who knows what they're going to do for either side. I gave this a 2.5. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit disappointing. I like the concept of it, just not the execution of it. So that was where I'm like, not great, but not bad though. Like, actually, no, I'm kidding. It was just mediocre in the middle type of ordeal. I try. I did try. Next up, I made friends with the second prettiest girl in my class. Yeah, a couple months kind of came by. It's like the Valentine's Day area type of thing. Maki, Umi, of course, they're getting closer together. It's Valentine's Day. Umi wanted to, of course, do something nice for Maki, try to make a cake. Didn't come out great. So Maki and Umi make this cake together. That was really cute. With you, she kind of hinted like, oh man, like I wonder if she can find a boyfriend like Maki. So kind of spoiler hint, like she does. I think she does try to make a move ordeal. But no, like Umi and Maki, they're on this like date, like walking. They talked about how much they changed in like this past like 6 months or so. That's enjoying their time together. We get an actual legit kiss that was really sweet. But no, this was really good. This was kind of underrated. I gave this, I believe, a 4.25. I like the chemistry, I like the dynamic, I like the characters, I like the gripes that the self consciousness that both Maki and we did have with themselves with their past. I kind of wish the parent side would support a little bit more, like a little bit more of the dad, maybe. But it's a 12 episode show, no season 2. For where it ended, it was like a happy note there. So that was fine. Next up, Wistoria, Wand and Sword. Okay. Let's see. Zayo and Elfie, they were still fighting back and forth. It was like there was like nowhere, like it was not going where nothing was getting done. They're like low on energy, but they're still trying to fight until like the higher ups said like, "Hey, look, you guys are stopping right now. Stop. It's not happening, or we're gonna kick you guys out." And so, fucking Dumbledore. What do you call it? Dumbledore comes. It's like, all right, look, this is how you two are gonna settle who gets Will. Rock, paper, scissors. So Zio and Elfie have been doing rock, paper, scissors 300 times. 299 consecutive ties. And eventually, Zayo won. So Elfie is in a hissy fit. But Zayo's happy. He gets Will. And Will tells Zayo, like, hey, stop your beef with Elfie. If you don't, I'll leave your group and go to her right then and there. But no, obviously he was never going to go with Elfie. That's not going to be till like end game of the series. But no, what you call it? Party going on. People want to talk to Will. Colette was going to confess her feelings to Will, but she walks in the middle of Julius and Shion fighting Will. And while that's going on, the witch tells Finn, like, hey, like, don't take Will away just yet. So Will does plan to take Will away somewhere. I don't know what Finn plans to do. We'll see. But episode ends with, Elfie, Will hanging out together for a moment, for a bit, sharing a moment. And what you call it? Basically like, oh, like you promised this. Like, yeah, look, the promise isn't done yet. I said we will watch the sunset together, like when I'm on your level type of thing. Then I can probably get stronger with Zio there. With Zio guiding me, mentoring me. Could be. Yeah, so like they're sitting across the stairs, like look up at the beautiful sky. I gave this like 3.25, maybe 3.5, maybe 3.5. It was okay. Just some episodes were really good, like the last 2. But in the middle, like it's just the writing's very generic for this. Like this could have been a top new shonen replacement for like the My Hero and stuff. It could have been, but it's just My Hero mixed with Harry Potter type. And it's just okay. The whole Will struggle thing is getting kind of repetitive. It's not like Asta thing. Also, people keep saying Will or Wistoria is better than Black Clover and Asta, and no, not a chance. I'm sorry, no. Like Asta is just a goat. I'm sorry, not Will, and don't disrespect Asta like that again. But no, like I said, like a week, 3.5. Ideas were there, but anywho, I digress. Next up, Classroom of the Elites. Ayana Koji is going to his next spot. But stopped by Horikita. Why are you going this way? You're out of your zone. Basically, he has to be someone, basically the acting chairman and his assistants. But who do we have preventing them from going? None other. There's so many fucking names. I'm sorry, folks. There's a lot of Clash from the Elite names, a lot of characters. So many goddamn characters. I'll get her name. Ichika. Ichika is like blocking Ayana Koji and Suzune from events. But so Suzune. And so Suzune is like, oh, well, I'll fight Ichika. You go. And who else is there? Then I believe, is it Haruka? That's the rival. Mio or Ibuki. Ibuki is Horikita's rival. So Mio and Horikita, they're fighting Ichika. Ichika is like clapping them. Suzune and Mio eventually do team up for this alliance truce type of thing to fight Ichika. They do get the advantage, but even you show that Ichika was wounded, you see a mark underneath her shirt. Even in that, she was still kicking ass, but it felt like she threw the fight. We'll see. But Ayana Koji sees active chairman and the other guy. Not him. Shiba. Yeah, Tsukishiro and Shiba. They're fighting. They want to fight Ayana Koji. Nicely animated fight, by the way. This I really liked. But the 2-on-1, Ayana Koji trying to show a little bit more of what he actually can do, which I did like. But we got a new challenger, Fuka. She goes in to help out with the fight. So it's a 2-on-2. So Ayana Koji gets the acting chairman in a 1-on-1. Ayana Koji does win. And this makes acting chairman go, look, fine. I won't stop you. If you want to try, stay here for as long as you can, fine. Exam is over. We find out who the winner is. It's not Class A. It's not the other ones. But number one was Koenji. Our boy Koenji is first place. This makes the people in that Class D move up. Horikita and Koji share a little moment of, basically you can actually trust me with your plans type of thing. I'm curious about the favor. Well, I'm sorry. We know Aris's favor with Ayana Koji. I want a fair 1-on-1. It looks like Arisa and Ryuan have their own type of side bet going on. So I guess it means they probably bet loser gets expelled type of thing. We'll see. I like this. I give it a 4. I like the new characters. It was a little bit like season 1 with but it's year 2, but they added more stakes to it, and having the other characters and the older students get involved type of thing did help a bit. So no, I like that. I definitely like that. Next up, Nippon Sangaku. So this I liked, and Tyra, fuck Tyra. We had a peace conference, we had alliances made. Mitsumi's plan was it was working, to throw off Wajima's troops. The thing with the rolling boulders, but they did with the cars. I thought things were going well until fucking Tyra is Becky Tyra was you know what? Let's just ruin it. So let's have Mitsumi arrested. I'm like, what? But man, I'm just what a dick. But no, how many lives in all this were like lost because of his stupid, greedy decisions? But all this during, but with the Say Expedition arc, that's all done. That's good. But we're gonna. But anyway, moving forward though, I think Arturo has a couple of wild cards planned during his little imprisonment type of thing. We don't have an official season 2 announcement yet, but I am looking forward. This was low key underrated. I gave it a 4.5. I really like this a lot. Next up, our co-main, which is Witch Hat. Sorry, no, not that. Yowayowa Sensei. I'm sorry, I forgot all about this one. Time for sports festival type of thing. Hiyori, of course, is doing her best because winners type of thing get like all you can eat Korean barbecue dinner type of thing. So if you like raise her stamina, trying to learn jump rope. Of course, she got turned into a rope bunny basically with how she got tied up. Hot, but still. But Akihito does help out Hiyori, hey, focus on me type of thing. If you ever get lost, just look for me. So that was nice. Sports festival was happening. Akihito got second place in the run-in. Other activities were going on. They've got the jump rope tournament, and their class got second place. So they get the Korean barbecue and all that anyway. They see that Hiyori's not like this bad, evil teacher type of thing. Like she doesn't care about the students, even though it does seem creepy. So like how we had our last little ecchi fan service moments in the bathroom, Nakahito and Hiyori. Well, Nakahito accidentally pinned Hiyori when they were trying to hide from people. That was all pretty funny. Definitely ecchi, some humor. I give it a 3. As a show, it's just okay. But if you're doing it for the ecchi and all that, it's good. But as a standard rom-com type show, it's nothing really special. We're not getting a season 2. I can just tell you that right now, just by looking at it. It ain't gonna happen. Also, quick grades of Mao and Damon's The Shadow Realm, which were, their core ones ended. Damon's right now is a 4 out of 5. I do like it. I get the Fullmetal Alchemist vibes, but not quite there, especially not with the drama. We'll see when it picks up later on for Mao. 3.5 right now. It's definitely the weakest of the manga's latest show adaptations. But I'm still curious for what more they're going to do. But now, Witch Hat Atelier. We have one of our brim caps. Which one? Sorry, trying to find the name. Sasaren taking on Riche, Agate, and Inuai. So they took the sensei, they took the teacher away before she got taken away. She had to let their hat go to Key3. Sorry, Alaria. Let her Key3 Coco. And Tetsuya to go, try to go in there, fight him type of thing. Riche and Agate, they do kind of escape. And, of course, the brim cap corrupts Inuai with his cloak spell to make him look like a wolf. Riche wants to help out Inuai. So Agate's I agree, I'll help you out as well. But while that's going on, also before Keeper got in the cave, got wounded. It was trapped by one of the other brim caps. And I hate when Dan and them did this. I'm gonna call it out here. The episode ends mid-arc with Kiefer trying to do some type of spell when he tells Tetsuya and Coco to get behind him. And I got mad. I'm like, can't do a mid-arc finale. Now we gotta wait a couple of years for this to come out. I still give it a 4.5 because I fucking love it. It's great. I love the whimsical world of it. I like the animation, especially. Love the characters, love the dub, the voice acting, everything about it. I enjoy it. If there was that's a concrete conclusion of that arc in that episode, if it had one more episode, this would have, I honestly would have given it a 5. But we don't, and I am upset. And finally, our main event, Dr. Stone, Science Future. This is the end for Dr. Stone. We found out who the Y-Man is. It is basically the Medusas themselves, as they are these like, mechanical parasites. So that is what they were this whole time. That was kind of lame. And their motives for all this, like, hey, we thought you wanted mortality and we were going to offer it to you. That's why when we asked you want to die, it's like, hey, we're giving you immortality and you don't want it. And when we were saying why, when we first encountered, it's like, why did you do all this? So Sangaku was doing this like last little bit of negotiation, like, hey, just give us your body type of thing. We can make some amazing science. And they were like, no, that's stupid. We're happy we just petrify all of you instead. But they see Stanley with the net gun, and they had a little possible type of thing like, well, if we actually do anything, we're actually kind of fucked. But they don't agree. However, one of them does. One of the Medusas goes, you know what? With how you evolve science, it is fascinating. So you could use me for your research type of thing. And so peace is saved, like the Earth is saved. So no more, like they got there some type of negotiations that we got Good Morning World happening. At the end credits, we'll get to that in a bit. But no, photo taken, got medals. It was like Dr. Wily was there from Astro Boy. I thought that was kind of funny, like a little callback type of thing. But yeah, they're all doing their own thing. Magma and the other guy's a cop. We got a different science team, other scientists. There's schools, negotiation places like Gen's negotiator. Tsukasa is like someone that's like in a force type of thing. Like, hey, there's he patrols like the bad areas. Like, hey, if you guys are acting up, I'll put you in line type of thing. Taiju and Yuzuria, they got married. Mazel tov, that was great. And Chrome actually proposed to Rui. And it's like, well, after this super secret experiment is done, maybe we should get married. And they eventually visit Senku in his top secret lab. And we find out that we're working on the last big project is a time machine. The time machine is not done. But we're getting a time machine. It's not ready yet. Like who knows how long that's ever going to be a thing. Maybe it could be that generation, the next generation, the future generation. Who knows? But it is done. But it says, the end / to be continued. So probably a special episode. There is some sequel stuff per se. I guess like nothing major. But anywho. But no. I gave this a 3. But no, I gave it a 3. It was okay. I was just like burnt down. Like, okay, like it got to the point where it was just ridiculous. It was very repetitive of how things got done. Then you got the reveal of Y-Man and how that ended. And of course, the time machine. I'm just like, of course. But no, I gave it a 3. I tried, but it was just fine. But that is it for the season. The season's over, and with that, the cafe is closed. Hold on, let me let Chris know to come in here. But no, thank you all so much for that joined us. Follow Otaku Cafe at various social media platforms, whether it is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, DannyPhoenix12. Instagram, House Husband Cosplay. Thank you to Channel Network and Distributive for sponsoring us on their platforms. Check out their stuff on their various social media platforms. Yeah, this was legit my last reviewed episode for 4 months. So, no, it was wild. I do hope everyone is here next week for the awards. And then I get to take my little full 4 month break. It's needed, but I know the show's going to be in good hands. But yeah, until then, guys, we'll see you next week for the Spring Awards. Oyasumi and good night.
The sun goes to sleep, I find myself in a heap because it hurts so much to be away from you. It makes my day when I get a text from you, but still I say goodbye again. Let's hope this isn't the last time that I see your face, but hey, it's fine. I know everybody needs a little space. There's no one to blame. Goodbye again. Let's hope this isn't the last time that I hear your voice, but it's your choice. I can't keep you here forever. Just promise me that you'll come back.